I'm John Champion, and analysing this game for us is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you. I think this is a brilliant atmosphere awaiting these players today. I can't wait for this one to start.
Reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a system that requires the right balance from the five in midfield and supporting the attack and obviously protecting the back four.
Away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, he'd been my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Saliba. Gabriel. Hits it long. Is picked out nicely. And the assistant referee has his flag up for offside. Grealish. Alcaraz. Wins it back. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Saliba.
Well, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Saliba.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Yorkerish. Looking to exploit the space. Will be penalised for that. Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. Plays it to the touchline. It's a throw-in. Plays the ball out wide. Oh, well claimed. Very alert there. And that's going to go a long way. Surely. Down he goes. Referee says no. Nothing doing. Looking for his teammate. They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. Cleared away. This is a promising run. Saliba knocks it through, and a much needed intervention that was too. Gabriel. No change in that score, still rather frustratingly 0-0. He decides to shoot. Got a good hold of that.
I thought he was magnificent then. He had no right to get anywhere near that. What a save.
Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Puts it to the back. Timber has got it back. Timber.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Spreads it out wide. It's a big opportunity with a corner. They play it short. A corner. And the finish. A good try, but that is it for the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
It's 0-0, so nothing to separate them. And the game has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Incisive pass that. Driven in. Made good contact, but lacked accuracy.
Gyökeres was supreme then. He had to draw on all of his quality.
It's been played short. He takes the opportunity to shoot. He scores. He has finally delivered. He pounced.
Well, his goal instinct really came to the fore there. From the deflection, he was clinical with his reaction.
Well, the goal has come, but it's not exactly to script.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Loses out physically. Plays the ball out wide. Definitely a foul. What can they conjure up here? Well, that was really close, but you get nothing for being close.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Timber. Who can latch onto that? Plays it to the touchline. Up to nod it. That won't worry the keeper. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Alcaraz. Gabriel. Rice. Forward it goes. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure, simple as that.
Odegaard. Alcaraz. Could make something of this. The danger was there, he dealt with it well.
Well, they just need to keep on doing exactly this for me, John.
Well, Jim, you can't do anything but plough. For a foul and a free kick's been given. Alcaraz. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Odegaard. There's someone on the overlap.
Arsenal are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
No, needed a better ball there. Odegaard. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. The space on the flank. The cross takes a deflection off the defender, so a corner's given. And he gets it away.
Arsenal, well, I think they're showing a lot of courage in looking for another goal, but if it backfires, the coach will certainly come in for some criticism. They need to keep the ball.
Martinelli plays the ball out wide. Everton seem devoid of options. Things are looking pretty ominous here, Jim. Maybe now. That should have been 2-0.
Gyökeres, with a save he knew he had to make, or the game may have slipped away.
And he finds a bit of space here.
Everton have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Loses out physically.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gabriel. Odegaard. Rice. The referee brings the game to a close. Well, it really could have gone either way. They were slightly